Okay, so yeah, it's Tuesday, and I look pretty bad right now, mostly because I got out of the shower recently, and I took I took about 20 minutes to do my hair, but I just kind of did a rough job, and ta-da! I'm actually starting to tan, even though I look super pale. That's just my crappy recording graphics. Yeah. So Friday, in my math class, I learned a very important life skill, and that is never piss off wannabe preppy trailer trash. No. So here's the story. There's this girl in my math class. I'm not gonna bring up any names. Her name's Janelle. She's like this real bitch. Okay. I didn't even call her a bitch. Sort of, not really. But anywho, like usual, every day of the year, she just goes on and on and on bitching about the teaching style, other teachers, life in general, completely irrelevant stuff. The teacher will be like just explaining something, and she'll be like, "Come on, just like get on with the lesson, blah blah blah," except in a more womanly way. Come on, get on with the lesson, blah blah blah. So, anywho, typical bitch, complain. And to the person sitting next to me, I lean over and I'm like, "Wow, Janelle really loves to bitch," and apparently she was in hearing distance, and she totally flipped out. She basically kind of got up and was like, "What'd you say?" All that bitchy whatnot. And she ended up pretty much calling me out in class. Never really kicked my ass, so never even really fought me. Just I walked out of the classroom when the bell had rung. The bell rung. Yeah, the bell rung. I don't know. I'm not the English major. All's good. There's a life lesson. Never bitch off trailer trash. That brings me to my question, and that would be, what is one important life lesson that you had learned? Rather than going on and spewing on and on about more whatnot, so I'm just gonna get on with the questions. Rodion, you asked us to check Insight and find something unusual about it. Well, I thought it was kind of unusual at the time, but I guess it really isn't. And that would be that most of my viewers come from the age group of like 45 and up, and I found that to be a little creepy myself, but yeah. If you're wondering why the whole change of whatnot, mostly hair kind of like falling now, I got a little bit busy and had to kind of just come back. From what you're seeing now to what you were seeing a couple seconds ago is like an hour difference, so yeah. Caleb, you asked for something kind of like embarrassing, but we just can't help it. You said yours was like almost like an obsession with the Jonas Brothers. Well, mine isn't the Jonas Brothers, and I wouldn't really call it statutory because, with the exception of, I wouldn't say it's Nick, they're all closer to your age, but I don't know. Anywho, back to mine. It's kind of like celebrity thing, but it's an overrated celebrity, and I'm gonna whisper it as well. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna get closer to the camera. I have like this massive thing with Zac Efron. Okay, like it's just kind of like pathetic. I've seriously gone like all through YouTube with the movie 17. I'm not actually even gonna get into it. I'm tired now, but it's just pathetic, and yeah. If the whole Pokemon thing didn't put enough beef between the rest of us, because apparently Pokemon's my time, and all of you are like older than I am by a good couple years. I know John is like 8 years older, so yeah, that really puts a little bit of distance in our relating to whatnot. Sorry, this video is probably starting to like suck now because where I am, it is 9:12 p.m. and since I'm still in high school, I get a bitch early, like crack of dawn, even before. When I wake up, the sun's not up, and it's disgusting. But basically, the time I wake up is usually around 5:15 to 5:20 in the morning, which is just, it screams no. Actually, I have a question, mostly for John, because I know that California is 3 hours behind, and I've already talked to Caleb about this, but how I just said it's 9:12, actually now 9:13. On this video from however many hours ago, what is our time difference? Like, how many hours am I ahead or behind you or whatever? Because I tried to give a 24-hour posting period, or at least I'm going to, but still, it would really help to know, like, a general idea of what time it is in Australia where you are compared to Pennsylvania. You had asked us what our favorite vacationing spot was, and actually back in the summer of '05, June, my family and I, we had taken a road trip vacation out, like, just across the US, and it was actually really amazing. Like, it took the entire month of June, but it was pretty cool. Like, stopped at national parks, whatnot. But my favorite spot in there was a place in Oregon called Crater Lake, and like, it was June, but there was still 4 feet of snow. It was just, it's pretty cool, and it's really pretty too. But yeah, by far my favorite spot. If I could vacation to anywhere in the world, though, I might hit up Ireland, just because I love Ireland. I don't know why, but I want to go there. I'm sorry, this video is starting to suck. I don't know. I'm amusing myself now, just looking in the camera. I just think my eyes look kind of blue. Typically, they look more green. Like, I was born with blue eyes and whatnot. But then my grandmother was texting me. Oh, that's my loving boyfriend. Um, I'll get back to him in a minute. What was I saying? Oh, story. As a baby, I had been dropped by my loving grandmother. It was more of a fumble. I might go into it in detail sometime, but for now, I think I'm just gonna call this the video. So, till next time, it's Tuesday.